It's time for the MCTS experience with Mr. Orff and Mr. Nash. Discover your passion and unlock your future.
Welcome, one and all, to another exciting episode of the MCTS experience. My name is Mr. Orff. With me, as always, my partner in crime, Mr. David Nash. How are you, sir?
Excellent. Looking forward to it, buddy. We're right here, and there's a lot going on.
There's a lot. This is a really cool episode. A lot of stuff about apprenticeships, which we'll get into in a minute. But first, you know, folks, we're having some camera trouble over in the in the Mr. S part of the studio, but we still have to give a shout out to Nick MacGyver-Sikowski,
legend,
producer extraordinaire. We love you, buddy. All right, let's get into this. Right, we got some announcements first before we get underway.
Absolutely.
All right,
absolutely. What do you got? Start off. Hit me.
Why don't you start us off with a little Skills USA news?
It's just so remember, if you're a regular watcher or listener, you knew it was bubbling up all through the month of March. We were competing and hammering, and the tally comes in, and it's raining medals, bronze, silver, and gold. We had a massive amount of students win. A bunch of contests, but most importantly, 14 made it to nationals. 14 students are going to nationals.
Holy smokes.
Contests like auto collision, which hasn't been won in over 25 years. For real. Last time, 2014. I was remiss in that.
It's my understanding that actually we have two. We have the one our business partner's son, last year's business partner of the year, Chris's auto body, Angel Bowden. His son won a gold and is going to nationals. Christian Bowden, congratulations. Yep. But then also two female students from Mr. McKinney's class. Won hood design.
They did.
That's only a state level competition.
That's state level. That's custom painted hood by two amazing young ladies. Yeah, they did an incredible job.
Gold medal.
Mr. Kramer's student, first time in 25 years, medaled.
Amazing.
Kenny Perez. But the students, we had 3 career pathways teams, which is picture a science fair presentation on steroids about something unique in a career field. And that's for the engineering students, culinary students, and in our brand new program, Carrie Disbro, first-year teacher. He put a team together. His kids executed. And make no bones about it, the instructor does not do this. This isn't like the instructor did the whole thing and then the kids just wheeled in. The kids find an industry partner. It takes months to put this project together. 6 to 8 minute presentation where only the students speak, and they have to speak equally. No technology. No, let's make a movie and press the play button.
That means they have to produce while they're there. They have to know what they're talking about.
It's a college level.
As you like to say, Mr. Nash, you can't fake the funk.
You cannot fake the funk with this contest. And we had 3 of our teams win, and they are highly contested contests. 10-plus teams in each one of those areas. There's 8 career pathways contests, and we had 3 gold medal winners.
Plus, last month's guest, Ava Costanzo, won gold medal for prepared speech.
Jumped into a brand new contest, prepared speech. We never had a kid compete in that before.
And
gold medal. 25 students against her.
And STEM superstar Martin Panev.
Panev, freshman year bronze, sophomore year silver, junior year gold for technical drafting, CAD drawing.
And of course,
Peter Stout, Scott Turner.
Peter Stout and Scott Turner, last year's national silver medalists, are going to go back and get the gold this year.
New Jersey gold, and they are amped up, fired up. Great. Their video game is like, if people are listening or watching or a fan of old school video games, it's not my thing, but I know that a lot of people are. Yeah. It's like an 8-bit Nintendo game. These kids made the game. They made it all by themselves. It's insane.
Did you hear that bell?
Yeah, it means it's magic.
I have to go to biology class. I'll see you later. So great! Just congratulations to all of our.
So we're formulating all the travel plans.
Yes,
we got an incredible back, and we're so thankful that our entire administrative team backs us. I mean, these students are going to have the time of their lives and compete, and hopefully win gold medals on a national stage.
You made me think of something when you said it's raining medals. I want to take that Pointer Sisters song from the 80s or 90s.
It's raining medals,
and I'm going to do a Weird Al Yankovic version of it.
It's raining medals.
It's raining medals.
I love it.
Hallelujah! It's raining.
So that's just, again, we set off. The ship leaves the dock in October, November for us to be like, hey, what contests are we going to do? And staff rallies, kids rally, and then here we are.
Sure.
And this year we had a tremendous Aspen Pink, amazing job. Electrical program, they did solid, as well as the carpentry. Carpentry this close to the golden medal.
All right.
Anyway.
Speaking of Aspenpink, our very own George Gent, your counterpart at Aspenpink, the work-based learning coordinator there, put together for the 3rd year in a row the National Apprenticeship Week Fair on that campus.
Unbelievable.
Mr. S is going to please flash some pictures of that event now.
Heavy hitters.
While we're talking about
community
this.
partners.
Yes, business partners, community partners. Lots and lots of union representatives.
Princeton University.
Yes.
PSE&G. Multiple unions. 825 Operators Union.
Local 269, Jason Maximovich.
100%. Yeah, he'll be on there and featured in the thing. Local 9 Plumbers. And the list goes on and on.
Yes.
I mean, your son or daughter came to school and was exposed to a career fair of unbelievable upward mobility.
AM or PM that day, they got a big taste of that and really got to view this as a career. This is something that you can walk into that apprenticeship, learn while you earn, and within a couple of years, build yourself a true career.
It's unbelievable. I mean, by the time you're 21, 22, 23 years old, you're buying a house.
It seems like a no-brainer. It seems like a no-brainer to me. That's not hyperbole, folks. What Mr. Nash is saying.
Not at all.
So big congratulations to the Genster, and big thanks to all of our business partners.
I mean, that was the kickoff for National Apprenticeship Week, which is a nationwide celebration.
That's what started it off.
And then,
wait, I have to give also a thanks to Kevin Jarvis from the Department of Labor.
Oh my gosh,
the Commissioner of the Department of Labor for being our keynote speaker that day.
First time ever, the Commissioner of DOL was here on campus, which again,
I love it.
Testimony to that event building momentum and strength.
He was a good speaker. The kids were eating out of the palm of his hand.
Engaging.
So then, so that kicked it off. And then later on, as a celebration of Apprenticeship Week, you and I had the good fortune to be able to go to the Princeton Plasma Physics Lab Apprenticeship graduation.
Absolutely.
Student from one of our electrical programs was now being made an apprentice along with
amazing young lady, as well as there was a machinist there that was graduating. He went to our night school program as well.
He went to adult evening school.
And
great.
Over the years, to be honest with you, Mick, I mean, you and I have been going at since 2019. First program in the nation and Mercer County Technical Schools is a partner with that. And that's why we do. We've had students go to IT, machinist, welding, electrical, Sheehan Toomey. I mean, the list goes on and on.
Goes on and on. Robbie.
Yeah, Robbie, absolutely. Yeah,
Robbie.
A kid from criminalistics, another kid from criminalistics.
So that was cool. But then, as if that wasn't nice enough, just to be there at that event and celebrate
so all
National
of a sudden
Apprenticeship
the doors
Week.
were blown off.
Very cool. Governor Mikey Sherrill showed up at the event to congratulate
it was really
all
exciting.
of the graduates. And once again, Mr. S will pop up a photo of that for us.
And she was really neat for her to share that her father was a UAW member, United Auto Workers, and that was a part of her upbringing, and it was great. So, hey, career-based employment with upward mobility, it's what we talk about here. Military, a career, trade school, or 2 or 4 year college. Those are the mantra that's drummed into every student that attends Mercer County Technical Schools.
Just one more underlining and boldening and highlighting career technical education.
The awakening. Parents can know that they're the most valued elements in their life, which is their children, are exposed to the reality of how they can elevate themselves.
100%. I have a couple of business items to go over. One is May 18th, Monday, May 18th, career prep orientation. That's a virtual orientation. Check your emails. You'll be getting emails with links if you haven't already. I have sent one out. There'll be more coming. And more than this, even more exciting, new student orientation. Be happening in June at each of the different campuses on different nights for different programs. So check your email and read it carefully. Counselors, parents, and students will be getting those emails. So stay tuned for new student orientation.
That's such a great thing. You know, what were we doing that 5-7 years now? I mean, that's really makes a difference in that first day.
Let everybody get a good taste of everything. And last but certainly not least, tell us.
Drive one for your school.
Yes.
Saturday, May 9th. Nikki's going to flash the flyer. No-brainer fundraiser. You guys already know the drill. Highly successful event in the fall. And we're doing it now in the spring. We always try to do 2, and now we're back up online. So, look, there's going to be a flyer that pops up. Please, please, please. You don't pay anything. All you do is show up and drive a car. Brand new car. Convertible Mustang, Lightning GT, whatever you want.
How much do we get per driver?
$30. You drive the car around the block and answer 10 market research questions. We get $30.
Please come.
No one takes your keys and sells you a car.
Nope.
They don't lock you in a room.
Oh, and by the way, something else that you and I are very fond of, snacks. There'll be snacks. Hot dogs, hamburgers.
This dad bod does not create itself.
In the morning, there's lots of
breakfast
pastries.
Treats. I just put in the request order for $129 to do. There's apple strudel, cinnamon buns, all kinds of homemade sneaky snacks.
It's a good time. It's a really, really good time.
9 to 3.
All right.
East Windsor, Haldeman Ford.
Yeah, not at Haldeman Ford in Hamilton. This is the other one in East Windsor. Looking forward to that, and looking forward to the snacks, frankly.
There we go.
All right, we gotta. Thank you, National Honor Society. On the day that this is being filmed, that's April 30th. Congratulations to all of our National Honor Society inductees and inductors. The seniors who were inducted last year assist and induct the rising class.
How fitting.
Yeah.
How fitting.
Yeah. Congrats to all you guys. That's really, really great. Very proud of you.
Win-win-win.
Thanks for the heads up, Mr. S. Win-win-win, as Michael Scott would say. And let's take a look at some of the great stuff that we saw and some of the great folks that we talked to at National Apprenticeship Week. We'll be right back after this.
Get on the path to a career you'll love at Mercer County Technical Schools. We offer industry certifications in recession-proof careers, and high school students can earn college credits in a wide variety of in-demand career technical education programs. Students no longer have to choose between job training and a traditional college experience. You can earn certifications, start working, and get college credits. Go to mcts.edu today.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are honored to be standing next to Kevin Jarvis, the Commissioner of the New Jersey Department of Labor and Workforce Development Chairman.
That's right. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Great to have you. So it's very rare that a person in a suit comes in and talks to a group of our students and resonates with them. They're what are there, Dave? 200 kids in here?
Oh, easily.
Rapt attention.
Absolutely.
They were really listening.
Well,
to
you're one of us, is what we see. You're one of them in where they were, except a little bit further down the line. Is that safe to say?
Absolutely. I grew up in a union family. My father was a machinist, and I spent 16 years of my life representing building trades workers in all kinds of issues, from everything from union elections to collective bargaining. I've seen the power of working in the trades and how it improves people's lives. And every one of these kids has embarked on an incredible journey that is going to provide for them family-sustaining wages and a real career.
I love it.
I love
That's
it,
what
too.
we're all about. Career-based employment with upward mobility. That's one of my trademark catchphrases, Orphy. Yes. I love it.
Absolutely.
Now, Kevin, your own career, though, so it seems like you've got a nice viewpoint from a lot of different angles of the trades, of careers in the trades. But by negotiating for some of these other unions, you referenced before being in the trenches and fighting it out in court. Tell me a little bit about that.
Absolutely. So for the last 16 years, I represented unions, and we were in contract bargaining. We've been in arbitrations and hearings, and I've been in front of the NLRB more times than I can count.
Wow.
And it's representing workers fighting for fair pay and benefits, and to be able to practice the trade that they're skilled in so that they can continue to support their families. And you know, look, there's a lot of really good employers out there, and then there's a lot of employers that we fight with, but we do it in such a way that at the end of the day, we can all walk away from the table, shake hands, and do the best that we can for the members, and to make sure that they can continue to work and support their families.
Great. Fair and equitable. That's what I'm
That's
hearing
all
right
we're talking about.
Everybody wins. Everybody wins, hopefully.
With your insight and your perspective, and again, I love what you said, Mick. It's just a different view. The upward mobility for all trades now. Have you seen this explosion? Are we on the precipice? For a parent listening and watching, maybe a middle schooler, an elementary schooler, or maybe even a freshman or a sophomore in high school who's thinking about coming here. Yeah. What do you see on your level? Because it's unique. It's different than the educational level that we see.
We absolutely are on the precipice, because more and more people are realizing that four-year degrees, while they have their value and their place in society, a lot of times kids graduate with a mountain of debt and they still don't know what they want to do. I'm a perfect example. I graduated from college. I didn't go to law school for 4 years because I had no idea what I wanted to do. Yeah. These kids have gotten in early, and they've made a choice that is going to really help them with a portable skill that they can go to any state in the nation and ply their trade and be a success at it. And more and more people are realizing that they can go the apprenticeship route, learn a trade, graduate with a skill and without the mountains of debt. And that's why the Department of Labor, we've put over $100 million into apprenticeships over the last 8 years, and we're going to keep doing it because the model works.
I love it.
Fantastic.
Boy, that's
absolutely
that's
fantastic.
Talk about a great message to be transcendent home to parents.
Yeah.
You're not sure? Well, when you got that kind of backing, fueling the upward mobility, the opportunities, the positive component, it's right there.
Absolutely, it is. And so we hope more kids will do it.
We really appreciate you being here with us, Kevin.
We appreciate everything you said to those kids up on that podium, and keep doing the great work that you're doing. All right?
I appreciate it. It was my pleasure, and I said it because I meant it. And so I wish
heart.
nothing
It's
but
from
the
the
best for these kids. They are on the verge of an amazing future. They don't even know it yet.
I couldn't agree more.
Love it.
Thank you very much, Kevin. We'll be right back after this.
Great. Thank you, guys.
So, Mr. Nash, oftentimes we talk about grabbing that rare good guest, and we've been trying for years to get Jason Maximovich, who runs the training facility for Local 269.
Yep.
And is our board member.
Yeah, and the board member thing's great, but how you interact with our students is such an amazing job.
Yes.
And 269 is a cornerstone in Mercer County.
Heart and soul of New Jersey.
I mean, come on. There isn't something built that's beautiful and the lights come on perfectly that 269 isn't involved with. And we're just so appreciative of the relationship that you have with our instructors and students. Thank you.
Yeah, no, honestly, it's my pleasure. I mean, every encounter that I get to have with Mercer County Tech School students, it's always a pleasure. You have such a great staff here, teachers, instructors. Everything that you guys do here is just totally impressive. And I'm very glad to be able to be a small part of it and help out where I can and put Mercer County Tech School graduates to work as union electricians with 269.
Love it. If you could talk to a parent of a middle schooler, maybe somebody coming out of 8th grade, going into high school, because our electrical program is a share time program, juniors and seniors in high school, what would you say to that parent as you're the step after us? You know, a senior graduates who's got a propensity to do it, comes to you next. What would you say to that parent in middle school?
I would say that going into any skilled trade, specifically being a union electrician with 269, is such a great career path. You know, you're setting up your future for the rest of your life. It is a career. It's not
awesome.
A job.
It's awesome.
It is something that, you know, these students, they graduate from Mercer County Tech School. They can apply to our program while they're seniors in high school, and we can put them to work, get them on-the-job training,
and,
you know, classroom training at our state-of-the-art training
facility. It's awesome. We do field trips every year. Moms and dads, the training center is unbelievable. I'm not saying that because you're standing here. I'm saying it because I've seen it and gone through it. Plus, the other thing, too, is, and what I love what you said about being on the job, not is it always heavy work. You guys do control wiring. You do low voltage.
Correct.
You do fire alarm. Like, it's not this big, huge copper cable and lots of electricity and, oh, my God, you got to put these pipes together. It's not all that rough and tumble, although there's plenty of guys that love that.
And there is plenty of that work. It is a hard job.
Yeah,
it is a hard career, but we get paid for it.
There's a lot of avenues, though.
I mean, 100%. I mean, you
so
can get
neat.
into any kind of niche market. We're the only IBEW local in the nation that has a DOL-approved high voltage maintenance and testing program.
Jeez,
only
oh,
one
man.
in the country.
Wow.
So we have high voltage maintenance and testing apprentices that literally work all across the country.
So once you receive
even
that,
out of the country.
So once you receive that cert, that's like the Willy Wonka golden ticket.
Yes.
You want to go to San Diego?
Yeah, you can go.
You want to go to Dallas, Texas?
Yep. If you're a member of the IBEW, you can go and work at any local in the country.
And they will embrace and
they will. Yep. You'll
So
sign their out of work list, and they'll put you to work if they have the job.
So it's almost like a fraternity. It is. It's not like it is a fraternal organization. It's a brotherhood.
Brotherhood is
and that's
what the P
henceforth.
stands
It's in the name.
Yeah, brotherhood and sisterhood.
Wow. I mean, if I was in middle school, if I saw my son or daughter had an ability, and we don't say good with their hands, because the mind's got to be pretty strong, Orf, as you know.
Absolutely.
The mind's, Jason, you know, the mind's got to be pretty strong to visualize and conceptualize the theories of electricity and understand that. And it's incredible. So it's an opportunity that's well worth it. It's unreal.
Absolutely. And the biggest thing, you know, when I come to these events, I get to talk to such great high school students. A lot of them don't have on their minds about retirement, about health care, about having an annuity, things like that. So if I were going to talk to a middle school parent or a high school parent, that's what I would say. Because our members, when they retire, they can retire at 55 years old. As long as they have 30 years of service, they would leave with a double pension from IBEW 269, an international pension from IBEW as a whole from Washington, D.C., a pension from the National Electrical Benefit Fund, and they'll have an annuity, which somebody joining within the next few years, by the time that they retire, if they retire at 55, there'd be about $2 million. That's their money. It's untaxed, so you still have to pay Uncle Sam at some point.
As you got to pay to play.
And the biggest thing is health care for life. So our members, once they retire, we have a supplemental health care plan that covers their health care.
That's like 1950. That's unheard of.
It does not happen anymore. And you always have health care. Even when government health care would kick in, once you get to that age requirement, you still have health care with 269 that would then supplement that.
And to get all this, Jason, so we keep throwing around the word apprenticeship.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's the timeline? What does that look like for a kid coming right out of high school? Let's say they're fortunate enough to get into your training program and join that apprenticeship. What's that timeline look like?
So every year we accept applications from January 1st to March 31st.
Great.
Our application process is 100% online on our website, ibw269.com.
Fantastic.
So the application process is easy. Take applications for those 3 months. Everybody that completes the application and meets our minimum criteria, which is just basically where you live, how old you are, gets scheduled for an aptitude test.
Understood.
We do aptitude testing, which is Algebra 1 level math and functions and reading comprehension. We do those tests from the middle of April into usually the end of May.
Got it.
We have apprenticeship interviews, always the third, maybe fourth week in June. And then we start putting apprentices to work the beginning of July and into August.
So
my
awesome.
goodness.
So your son or daughter graduates high school. They can again do this process senior year.
Yes, as a senior,
that's
they can
new.
apply.
And credit to you guys, and credit to other unions that are doing that. It used to be hard and fast. Couldn't do it till you're a year out of high school. Yada yada yada. You guys have become flexible, morphed, and understood the client, the apprentice client, and opened that door. And they could graduate in mid-June and start on the job as an apprentice.
On the job as an
And
apprentice.
when they get on the
as early
job,
as the beginning of July.
The guys, and I know this, I grew up in a house with construction. My father was a 269 member. For the fans that don't know, my dad, hosted a ton of apprentices in his career. And he would tell stories when I was growing up about how he would bring that student up just where they were at. So if they just came across the graduation stage, the guys that are running the job site know how to put that guy or girl in an environment that's safe, well managed, and it's not some like throw them out in the middle of the ocean and see if they can tread water. It's gusseted, it's supported.
Yeah.
I mean, can you imagine that? I can't imagine that.
Yeah, no. With the training that we do, we practice what we preach. We teach a lot of electrical safety.
Oh, you got it.
We
my gosh.
We don't want anybody to go out and be put in an unsafe condition. I mean, at the end of the day, the biggest thing is we want every single person to go to work, leave with 5 fingers and toes, and
come home.
10 fingers and toes at the end of the day. And be able to go home and provide for their families.
Awesome.
I love
that
it.
work-life balance is so true. And how is the map, what you're projecting projects in Mercer County, like jobs, because again, you're the training instructor, but I know you're talking to the business agent. Yep. What's on the horizon for Mercer? A lot of big jobs, I'm sure.
Yes. So 269's territory covers all of Mercer County, some of Burlington, some of Hunterdon, some of Somerset, and we go into Bucks County, Pennsylvania.
Oh, wow.
So there are a ton of construction projects coming up. Right now, the biggest ongoing construction project we have is an Amazon data center in Fairless Hills, Pennsylvania.
There you go.
Right now, we have 500 electricians out there on that one job, and they're building the first data center, which is 1 million square feet. This is one of 11 that they are going to build there.
Wow.
So this is 5, 6, 7 years.
One of 11
data center work. Yeah, and that's just one site.
That's at least, I'm not a math expert, but that's at least 11 million square feet then. One of 11.
Orf, proving.
Yeah, the other data centers will be a little smaller than the first monster.
Boy, that's exciting.
But
awesome.
yeah, I mean, there's always a ton of work at Princeton University. The community college, a lot of projects going on right here at Mercer County Tech.
Well, yeah, I love this. I like when I come in and see a 269 contractor here, I light up like a Christmas tree.
Then you know it's going to be done right.
You know it's going to be perfect.
Jason, I just want to thank you on behalf of the school, on behalf of Mercer County Technical Schools, for all you do for us, both as a board member and reaching out to our kids, advising our programs. Appreciate you, appreciate 269. Thanks for all that you do.
Not
It's
a problem.
awesome.
Thanks. It's
Jason.
truly a pleasure to get to work with you guys
thanks.
and be a
Thanks.
part of this.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Thank you. Folks, we would be remiss beyond belief if we did not have the man responsible for all of this.
Buddy, so good.
Third year in a row, knocked the ball out of the park. George, the legend, Gent. Great job, George.
Well, thank you, Mick. It's a true honor and privilege to be a part of this event. But this event this year, wouldn't be what it is without our keynote speaker, the one, the only, the commissioner of New Jersey Department of Labor, Kevin Jarvis.
I appreciate the kind words, but the reality is this event is what it is because of the work you do every day, George, that your team here does, the unions and the companies in partnership, and most importantly, because of these students who made the wise decision to choose an apprenticeship and a technical trade over a 4-year degree. I'm excited for them. I'm excited for you because you're the one who put all this together and built it, and this is fantastic. And every one of these kids is getting the benefit because of the work you do.
Well, I appreciate that, Kevin. So I don't mean to put you on the spot.
It's all right.
But but being a former trades guy yourself,
yeah.
Can we count on you to be attending other future functions here at Mercer County Technical Schools?
Wow, you really put him on the spot.
That's all right. That's all right. I love it. Hold me accountable. I will absolutely be back here because I want to see some of these kids at graduation time, and I want to see some of the new cadre of kids that you bring in here because this is a wonderful, wonderful model, and I'm happy that the department's involved.
Oh, awesome.
Awesome.
There you go, right there from the horse's mouth. Jen, I love it. Don't take no for an answer. Let's make him have
I
it.
was smart.
Dude, well done, well done.
Hey, Kevin couldn't. I knew Kevin could handle that question. He's a heavy. He's one of us, Nash.
Absolutely.
He's a true. He's part of Blue Nation. He's part of Blue Nation at Mercer County. So we really appreciate it, and we're honored. And it was great to have you today. So
Appreciate it. Thank you guys so much.
George, congratulations on another job well done. We're blessed to have you here at Mercer County Technical Schools. Keep up the great work.
Well, thank you, and it's my pleasure, Mick.
Carpentry.
Students use hand and power tools and learn the technical knowledge of framing, foundations, blueprint reading, and finish carpentry. They also earn their OSHA certification and possible credits from Mercer County Community College and Thomas Edison University through the Northeast Carpenters Apprenticeship Fund.
Well, Mr. Nash, we've come to the end of another exciting episode of the MCTS Experience. What a great week, National Apprenticeship Week.
If I watched this episode and I was in the outside world, I'd be like, wow.
I want to go to that school.
That school has rocking and rolling, got it going on.
You know, I mentioned Kevin Jarvis, who we want to thank again as the keynote speaker in the morning. I was unable to go to the afternoon session. The afternoon keynote speaker was none other than Keith Seacrest.
Mercer County business owner and Dynamo.
Yes, and member of the Workforce Development Board, and also just a great guy.
Official friend of MCTS.
He's been a supporter of our school for many years.
Dude, I placed a bunch of kids there on CIE.
Yes, of course, and advised our programs. So thank you, Keith. We appreciate you. We appreciate all that you do, not just for the school, but for the community.
He's all in.
Yeah.
He's all in for CTE.
He pushed those chips in there a long time ago. Now, we also would be remiss if we didn't also give a shout-out to the great George Gent for putting that event together.
Gentster.
Yes. Congrats to our Skills USA competitors. Good luck, and we're rooting for all of you. Yeah.
Well, look, I'm hoping to fill this studio in mid-June with gold medalists, or if you get top 10 at the Nationals, that's incredible. You get up on that stage in front of, there's 15,000 people in that arena.
Yeah.
It is powerful.
It's a big deal.
It's big.
It's really
big.
cool. So until then, I have to sadly report this is the end of our episode. So I'm inviting each and every one of you to like this podcast, share it with a friend, tell a friend about it. Give us a 5-star review if you don't mind on all those podcast downloadable platforms, wherever your great podcasts are downloaded or viewed.
Be a friend, tell a friend.
Also, like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and LinkedIn, and Threads, right, Mr. S? Threads? Yeah, I know. We're all over the place. If there's not a social media platform that we have not...
You'll find it.
Mr. S is going to find it, and he's going to put more than a toe in the water. He's going to put a whole leg in there. And last but not least, this is Mr. Orff. On behalf of myself, my partner in crime, Mr. David Nash, and the legendary Nick MacGyver Sikowski, producer extraordinaire, inviting all of you to discover your passion
And unlock your future.